Elias.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the build that I'm using right now to face off against Elias. One thing I've noticed is, one, a lot of players have asked me how did I get to World Tier 4 at level 55 solo, and other people just maybe needed a build to basically get to World Tier 4 fairly easy. Honestly, the dredge between like World Tier 3 and getting all the way to like 65 is a insane amount of like time investment. I know a lot of you guys don't have that, so for at least for my rogue players, because this is a rogue focused build, this is going to help you basically get there fairly easy, and you can beat Elias at level 55. As you can see on screen, I should be having it playing right now. I pretty much beat him. It wasn't very difficult. It wasn't pretty at the end, but more than good enough for, you know, the time investment. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys the build. With that said, guys, if this video do help you out, feel free to leave a subscribe. You know, subscribing goes a long way and it helps me a lot. But yeah, let's dive on into the gear section of the video so you guys are a little bit more prepared. All right. Here we are in the gear section of the video. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys the gear. As you can see, I'm 57. I've been questing in the open world just so I can get some footage for the video. But I'm going to just show you guys my gear and how I kitted myself out. So gear wise, nothing here is anything other than sacred, because again, you're level 55 and you're trying to fight them off. And this is what I have. So starting off with the helmet, I just got a helmet with some armor, and that was pretty much it. Some basic skill attack speed, and got barrier, and I put life in it. I like life. A lot of players like control, resistance gems, the one that give you DR whenever you're controlled. I don't think it's needed. I think I have a skill called, I have Shadow Dash, so, you know, I don't need it. I can just use Shadow Dash if I get controlled impaired, so it's not a big deal for me. Then I have Dash for mobility, so it's not a big deal. For my chest, I have Disobedient. I got some life roll and armor roll. I didn't even upgrade the chest. I just put 2 life rolls, 2 life gems in with a mineral Disobedience. Worked out pretty easy. And if you're looking at the footage, I'm fighting things level 20 above me, you know, like 20 levels above me. And then of course Elias, that's 15 levels, but 20 levels, and this is what I have, just basic gear. For my hands, again, I didn't really get anything. Attack speed is on it, some strength, which is useless, but most importantly on this that's good is you automatically drop a smoke grenade at the end of the dash, and this is actually pretty important because it dazes. And you want to do this because this actually helps you stagger the bosses and stagger things around you. So this is pretty core. I'm not sure if this is a codex or not, but either way, this is something I would recommend. And even if you get a mineral, just finding it is super good. For my leggings, I got the AoE heal. The great thing about facing Elias, or whatever his name is he actually summons a lot of demons, and the demons actually, you know, give you more healing back, so you can have a lot of sustain. I did get some really decent rolls on this, so it is what it is. You know, you may have to find something like relatively good, but I got some DR on it whenever close. I got some DR to poison enemies. We use 2 poison skills. We use poison imbue and we use poison trap. So this was like really good. We got some control impaired duration stuff, max roll on that. That was actually a good roll. And then we got life, because I, again, super value life more than anything else. And then we put 2 life gems. For my feet, I actually got a really decent feat. Energy cost reduction, movement speed after killing things, dodge chance against distance enemy, and MS. Max roll MS. Pretty decent, but honestly, you just need the MS and maybe the energy cost reduction, you're good. For my weapon, I put an Edge Master. I got a decent Edge Master roll. It was like 17 out of 20, so it's okay. Here, I just rolled the dex on it. That was it. Nothing here is really good. So you can see most of the stuff so far, nothing's really good except for my pants, which got some good DR, which is kind of important, but the rest is like really easy, you know. And most of these are codexes, if I'm not mistaken. Then here's where it gets crazy and what's really making the build, and it's this brutal heart here. I'm not sure how to see the names of the brutal hearts because it doesn't really say it, but anyway, it's the brutal heart that has a up to 20% of the incoming damage you take is suppressed. And whenever I use a subterfuge skill, which is my poison trap, or it's my dash, because my dash drops a smoke bomb, as you can see, and smoke bomb is a smoke grenade, is a subterfuge skill. So that's why if you're watching me dash all the time, that's what's causing that big explosion. It's this malignant heart in tandem with this skill. Now the interesting thing is, I don't know if the AoE that you visually see is counted towards the daze, because I feel like I daze a lot of things. This could be completely wrong, but it feels like it does daze a lot of things. Either way, that's what's causing this, if you're wondering. On the neck I got damage reduction because DR is good, some percent dex, which is really nice, and then imbue skills and agility, that's kind of whatever. And then I got the Twisting Blades orbit because I'm a Twisting Blades build. So that's really nice. On my ring, I kind of got whatever I could. Just had crit damage on it, fizz damage, and then I got a crit roll. For those of you who are not aware, you can pretty much roll any stat and you will always get a crit. I'm pretty sure it's like 100% chance you'll get a crit chance. So that's what I did. So I got an okay ring. And then most importantly on this ring, I got two other things. I got the evade. Whenever I evade or shadow step, I will drop some stun grenades and it'll stun. And so this helps towards keeping him staggered. So if you watch the footage of the video of fighting him, I kept staggering him fairly easy. And that's because of this. On top of that, there's another devious heart. You have up to 40% chance for your cutthroat skills to slow, and the same as for your marksman skills to knock back enemies. So we use puncture because it, it's a Twisting Blades build, and that actually helps to slow him as well. I mean, pull his stun bar up as well. So by doing my puncture is actually bringing his bar up. It's really good synergy. And then finally I got some imbuement skill stuff, another crit. It wasn't really important, just some armor. It is what it is. Life, crit, and I just try to prioritize life on my gear if I could get it. I got Condemnation Dagger. This one's good. I feel like it's pretty easy. I've gotten 3 of these while I was doing Nightmare Dungeons. I'm not sure how much this actually gives towards my damage for it, because I don't think this unique is needed. Like, I guess it's easier for me to get my combo points. But outside of that, I got it. I'm pretty sure you can just use another dagger with just crit, damage, some Vaughn, stuff like that, and just get like expectant or something. But if you do find this one is what I use. Again, not sure how much it contributed to killing him, but it is what it is. With this one, just got core skill and dex. Nothing too crazy. Put some Vaughn gems and everything, of course. That's the gear I'm using. But this was able to help me kill Elias at 55, so which is really nice. Specialization, I'm using combo points only because I got Condemnation. So that's what I'm using. Onto the abilities. Paragon Tree, this is important, I think. Not sure how much it contributed to it, but I used Closer because whenever I have melee weapons, which I do because I'm Twisting Blades, I get DR. So just grabbed all the DR stuff here. Got the DR, and then I got all the dex, and it was pretty much all I needed. Alright, onto the skill tree. And this is just a basic Twisting Blades build. I just kind of picked what I felt was good. Puncture, Enhanced Puncture, Fundamental Puncture, Twisting Blades, Enhanced Twisting Blades, as well as Advanced Twisting Blades. I grabbed Sturdy, as well as Siphoning Strike. Obviously, with Siphoning Strike, it's a lucky hit now. It was a little bit hard to get heal from it early, so that's why I got it. But it's probably better now that I have more lucky hit. Anyway, Shadow Step, Enhanced Shadow Step, and Methodical Shadow Step. The stun helps with knocking bosses down. I have Concussive as well as Trick Attack. And then on Dash, I just have a single point in Dash for the Dash. Actually, I could take this out since I'm only using points and I already have the skill. So, Weapon Mastery. Ideally, I guess you would want swords. I have Agile because this gives 12% dodge chance, which is really nice. Poison Trap, Enhanced Poison Trap, and Subverting Poison Trap because it gives you more damage. Enemy standing in, the Poison Trap gives you more damage. That was good. Exploit, and then Malice. Malice is supposed to be a really big modifier from what I understand, so it's good. Poison Imbue, Enhanced Poison Imbue, and then Blended Poison Imbuement. Keep in mind when you're like doing the mobbing part, I would use Shadow Imbue, and right before you go into the boss, I would use Poison Imbue. if I'm being honest. That's how I would do it. I got precision imbuement for the extra crit. Not sure how much this contributes, but I think it's pretty okay. Anyway, I got deadly venom, deliberating toxin, and advantage. A chemical advantage. That's how you say it, I think. Weird. Here, adrenaline rush, haste. Not sure how good these two skills are. I'm a noob, so. Anyway, momentum, and that's pretty much it for the skill tree. Pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. That's all for the skills and stuff, but yeah, that's ultimately the build. And again, you can watch the footage back to see how to face off against them. But yeah, pretty much the build looks good. I'll have a mobalytics thing down in the description for you guys to check it out if you want to do, you know, mobalytics and have a guide. And yeah, if this video helped you out, leave a like as well as subscribe, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.